everyone? Xantok here with Select Star Gaming, and welcome back to more Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. So, Curb, this might be the last day that we ever spend alive.
Yes.
Because if somebody doesn't kill by 10 o'clock tonight, everyone's dead.
Yep.
Which, of course, means somebody is going to kill. Like, we're not dumb. We know how this thing works by this point. But some of these characters here, they don't know that. Some of them might truly believe, this is my last night alive. I wonder how I should spend it. And then they just make all the fucking pancakes.
The pancakes?
All of them. They make all the pancakes and make a huge mess. It's just like, listen, this might be the last day I'm alive. I'm gonna eat anything I fucking want. You can eat shit. That's fair. That's fair. I can get behind that. I respect that. However, we know that's not gonna happen. We know there's gonna be a murder. We know somebody is going to die. And I think it's a pretty safe bet it's gonna happen in this episode, considering, again, it's happening tonight in-game, and, how things go.
That is a good point.
So, I wanted to do something here.
Yes.
So, as we always do, after a body's been discovered, and even after the initial investigation, I like to go through the list of characters and figure out, okay, who could have done it? And I like to come up with, my top threes, think about the theories and all of things like that. But this time, since we know that something is going to happen today, because it has to, I figured, why don't we talk about who the victim could be and who their killer could be before it even happens. We have not done this very often. We really just want to, I won't say... okay, Chapter 3 of Danganronpa 2, I was saying it was Ibuki because it was pretty fucking obvious from the narrative of the story. But really the only time that I had predictions for who could be beforehand was Chapter 2 in the first game. And I was just like, it's motives about secrets. Well, who would have a secret? Mondo. And, God, you'd probably be fucking desperate, so kill Chihiro. And how'd that go?
Exactly.
It was beautiful. Not, Chihiro's death, but, being right. So I figured, let's do the same thing here. Let's actually...
But before you do that, I would also like to make sure, it was a little obvious, but you still would get credit for DR2 Trial 5, because you were like, there's no way Nagito survives this.
Okay, but then I also get credit for Nekomaru.
That's a good point, too.
Because Nekomaru was... Really, that's just something that dragged down Chapters 3 and 4 for the second game for me pretty hard. It's like, it was so obvious that Ibuki and Nekomaru were going to die in those chapters. They couldn't have made it more obvious unless they just killed them in front of us. Or had the killer go be like, hey, just wanted to let you know, I'm gonna kill them. Like, okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Like,
okay, yeah, we need plot at this point. Okay.
Yeah. That's actually a large part of why I ranked the first game over the second game, because it was a lot less in your face and obvious about shit.
Okay.
But let's talk about this here. I actually just came up with this list I want to say 5-10 minutes before we hopped on here to begin. And at first I was thinking okay, I'm gonna have a top 3 for both potential victims and potential killers, and I could get a top 3 easily for killer, but for victim I was just okay, I have a list of 7 possible people. I need to narrow this shit down. So I decided to go, you know what, okay, I'll narrow it down to 4, and then I'll just add in 4 potential killers so we have some even shit,
Fair enough.
So, let's talk victims here first.
Sure.
In the first game, our first victim was Sayaka, who was our ultimate assistant, and next to the main character was the most important character in the narrative, as it was being presented at that time.
Okay, I think I know where this is going, but continue.
You probably do. Second game, our first victim, Byakuya, or, the imposter. Next to Hajime, was the most important character in the narrative thus far. That brings us to this game. And I'm thinking, okay, patterns are not something you want to do with a series like this. You really don't. There are reasons why the second game emulated the first in many different ways. So, so there's a large part of me going are they going to do the same thing again? Because the next most important character after our playable character in this game is Shuichi.
Right.
Which means Shuichi should be the one dying tonight, considering he's doing some shit trying to figure out about that door. Mastermind's probably going to be onto him, and they could try and manipulate things to get him to be targeted some fucking how. So it's like, okay, well, there's potential victim number one. Shuichi, you have to have him on the board as a potential victim. Just based on how the last 2 games went, and nobody else has really stepped up to the level he has. But even beyond him, I was also trying to look at, okay, what other characters have had moments or things that they've done in this chapter that could be like, okay, they had their thing, now they can die, and players can't say, what, you never gave us anything with this character. Kind of like, our killer in the first game who had nothing until they were just dead. So my other 3 people in my top 4, and this isn't, there are characters who had moments outside of the script that I decided to nix out, but the top one I have after them is Mew.
Okay.
Mew is our inventor, and hey look, she made our little camera setup for us. Like, yay, cool, we're about to go do something with that. That could be her moment. She's also very abrasive. She is combative. I could see somebody going like, you know what? I gotta kill someone to get out of here. You're kind of a bitch. Maybe I just want to kill you. I can see that happen. I can see Mew being killed just purely because of her attitude. Because not only is she just this combative, abrasive person, but when she gets confronted on it, she turns on the tears. And that can be very grating to someone.
Right.
After them, I have Tsumugi, who was our leading lady in our very first secret scene. And while technically she hasn't had anything to do in the actual real narrative, that secret scene could be enough for the developers to go, okay, there's your Tsumugi, and now we can kill her off. Especially since that scene was pretty much, unless you're, doing post-game stuff, it's really exclusive to people who played the demo. Because that's the only way you're going to get the item beforehand, most likely, unless the school store is available before then. I don't know if it is.
I don't think so, actually.
Then there's big points towards her being the first victim. The 4th person I have is Gonta. His thing is, pretty weak. He just found the manhole, and that's really it. But I feel like they've shown enough of him as well that we kind of get what he's about. He's the big, jolly green giant of the game. He's the nice, hulking figure. He's just there. He's your Tarzan. He's raised by wolves. There's really nothing else personality-wise to him thus far, really. I mean, you could call him the complete character at that point, it kind of feels like. So I could see them just be like, okay, you've served your purpose and death.
Okay.
So those are my 4 victim predictions. If I had to pick a top one, I'm actually going to say Tsumugi.
Okay.
As my top victim guess. Because also, the thing you got to think about with victims is if it's like a desperation kill, you imagine they're going to go for somebody that is going to be easier to kill. Somebody like Gonta is going to be a bit tougher to kill than somebody like Tsumugi.
That's a good point, too.
It's like Sakura. The only way that they were going to give Sakura was poison, and oh, wait.
They didn't, she did.
Correct. As for killers, killers is harder to judge for who could be the first killer. Because in the first game, our first killer was Leon, who we had nothing on. I was just like, oh yeah, Sayaka technically picked him to be her victim, which I could see him as being like, one of the weaker people as well from that game. But then it was just him. It's like, okay. And the second game, it was Terra. Who the fuck is going to predict Terra as the first killer? Fucking no one.
Right.
Fucking no one. After the investigation starts, sure, maybe you can think that. But before the party scene? No fucking way. So, it's kind of tougher to judge on the killer. I'm kind of looking at these. These are kind of in a different way.
Okay.
I don't really have a strict order for them, so I'm just going to go with these guys. But I'm going to start with Angie. Purely because of the whole Atua thing. I could easily see her going, Atua told me to kill you. And then she does. And also, I mean, she could... It's something like, hey, I can get out of here and go back to my family on the island or wherever the fuck I'm from. Okay. I believe that, because I'm dumb. Next I have Kaito. Kaito, initially I had him on the potential victim list, even though he hasn't had like his own like big moment yet. He's a big enough personality, it feels.
Okay.
But I have him as killer because I could kind of see him being someone that just snaps and snaps hard.
Ooh.
Hard to say like what his deal is outside of school, what his life is, because we really don't have any kind of clue on him. But a lot of times, it's bigger they are, harder they fall kind of a deal. and he's got this big character to him. It feels like he stands in the middle of things. He acts like he can be the hero and the one standing up for everyone. Actually, no, I'm wrong. He did have a moment. I forgot about that. Him trying to stand up to Monokuma, and then the Exocels came in. Forgot about that scene. So that's kind of I could see him snapping like that and just being like, well, fuck, I didn't want to die, and the bear came back the very next day, so,
Did you just say the very next day or the very next day?
The very next day.
I misheard. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
No, it's, as it may be, you may be shocked about this, but that was actually a music reference.
Oh.
The cat came back the very next day.
You making a music reference? You really are becoming Kaede.
It is a camp, an old scout camp song.
Mm-hmm.
It does not, just like the cat, it doesn't go away.
Okay, fair enough.
Number 3 I have on here is Maki. I have Maki on the list because, while she acts like, and I've talked about this before briefly, while she acts like she doesn't like kids, which could very well be true, she is still the ultimate child caregiver for a reason. And I could see something like Sayaka, where she found out her idol pop group was possibly dead, possibly injured, don't know, and she could just be like, I have to get out of here and go check on kids. That's the power of a motivator. And then we have Tenko, who is just like, hey, if I have to kill somebody to get out of here, and there's going to be no trial first, I might as well just kill one of the guys and then just bounce. And that's purely why Tenko on the list.
Okay.
That's what I got. If I have to pick a top killer suspect, I'm going to go Kaido.
Kaito, okay.
And this isn't me stretching actually thinking I'm saying that Kaido will kill Tsumugi. I'm just thinking top victim, top killer. These are totally separate ideas.
Gotcha. Okay. So just for me to run through them. So the 4 victim candidates. We have Shuichi, Tsumugi, Miu, and Gonta.
Yep.
And then for the killers, we have Anji, Kaito, Maki, and Tenko.
Yep.
Okay, can I throw one idea at you based off of the conversation that we had at the end of last episode?
If you could remind me what that conversation was.
Yes, the conversation was us breaking up the Rantaro and Ryoma fight.
Yes.
And
yes.
Ryoma saying, "Why don't you just kill me?"
Mm-hmm.
So, is there a reason that Ryoma is not on your victim list for someone who is possibly even an easier kill than Tsumugi at this point?
Too obvious.
Too obvious, you think?
Yeah, I had him on my larger list of 7 people, but I nixed him. I also had Kibo on that list, and who else? I think I had Rantaro on that list.
You had Kaito too, you said, right?
On victim?
I thought so. You mentioned.
Oh, wait, maybe it was a list of 8 people. It was a large list. I had.
I bet anyone can die. Any number can die.
No, there's a few people who I was pretty sure wouldn't be the first victim. Actually, the reason why I took Rantaro off is because I feel like the way he's acting, the way he has his unknown talent, is like he feels like Chapter 4 at least.
Okay.
And then Himiko, I was like, no fucking way. Kyo, no fucking way. On either victim or killer for them.
Oh, totally makes sense.
I could see Himiko as an easy victim kill just because she is, again, one of the smaller people. But I don't feel it yet.
Right.
We've had nothing from her other than Tenko's obsession.
Right, and I think the only other person on the whole list you didn't mention at all for either of them, because you just read out.
There's a few people who I haven't mentioned. Kokichi and Kurumi, I didn't mention either of them.
Neither of those make sense, honestly. He's too much of a shitster, and she, like, what would she do? Imagine that.
We've had literally nothing from Kurumi. Some people, we've had like a touch of things from Kurumi. All we know is she's a maid. That's literally it. We don't even have personality from her, really.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kokichi, I can't see him as a killer until late game because he's a shit stirrer. Now, a victim? Oh, he could become a victim easily. But I don't see him as a killer, at least not for a while. He is here to stir the drama, make people go crazy, and just, like, have a good time.
Have a good time.
Now his definition of a good time and our definition of a good time are different. But that's his definition of a good time, just fucking with people. That's why he's here.
Yep.
So, anything else before we open the store?
No, I think that answers everything that I was kind of thinking, so yeah, we're good.
Alright. Let's go check on Shuichi, see if he's dead yet. Can you imagine? That'd be crazy.
God, let's be real. I would have had you keep going the last episode if that actually happened. He's just his corpse is propped up.
Sorry I'm late, Shuichi. Good to know you're not dead yet, though.
No.
It's all right. I just got here too.
How'd it go? Did Miyu finish the cameras? Did she give you a hard time?
She must have been working all night. She was even too tired to make fun of me.
Well, that's good.
Anyway, here's the result.
It took her all night to do that. She just taped the sensor to the camera. What?
I think it's also like, because you see the little black box, because like the sensor's the white part, the camera's under it. That black part is supposed to be the mechanism that makes it so the two connect.
I mean, I'm no inventor, but I guess.
Okay.
It just looks a little cheaply done to me.
How many resources do they actually have?
I know, but the whole tape thing is like, really?
Mm-hmm. 2 cameras that will take a picture when the sensor detects movement.
Remember.
And this one will take a picture and trigger this receiver. Of course, they're turned off right now, so they aren't taking any pictures.
Good, because they would be losing their footage immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since they're disposable cameras, we'll have to manually wind the film, right?
No.
Yes, Miyu thought of that. She told me that the cameras will wind automatically.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I see.
Oh, that makes sense for the mechanism to do even more.
Yeah. So, once they're set up, they'll take pictures every time the sensor is triggered.
Okay.
She also modified them so that they'll be completely silent, to not attract attention.
I see.
They're completely silent. This is perfect. That's going to come up in the trial.
Well.
It needs to be. These are absolutely essential to our plan.
Dan, do these cameras have flashes?
Yeah, they still have flashes on them, but I switched them off. They shouldn't be a problem.
Somebody in the trial is going to say something about how they heard a click or that there was a flash of light, and it's like, aha!
But we need to make sure they don't get turned on by accident and alert the Mastermind.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why you do a test photo first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed, though. Miyu modified them to our specifications.
Then...
Alright, I'll tell you a little bit about this classroom before we set up the library.
Why?
Huh?
Tell me about this classroom?
Is that alright?
Yes, I think this is the perfect place to keep watch after we set up the cameras.
Well, that's fine, but why this classroom?
That's true.
Because we can see anyone who goes down to the basement, with the door open a little.
Well, then what's the fuck's the point of the cameras?
Look, you can see the staircase, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. We can keep a lookout for anyone who goes down to the basement.
Well, yeah, because they're not going to go back to their rooms and wait for the cameras to just do their thing. They want to be close by in general.
Right.
There's one more specific reason I chose this specific classroom.
One more specific reason you chose a specific classroom?
I know I specifically added the word specific again.
You specifically
By
did.
accident. I specified. It's because of something that's only here.
Is this the locker room? Nope, it's not the locker room. What the fuck are you talking? Okay, you know what? Boy.
Ah,
Hold
me.
the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. What?
Yep. Nope.
No, but I want to game.
It's like the ones in the first game. You can't actually comment on them, but that's how you see chalkboard. I want you to.
So mad. Is this a vent? No. It's a... What the fuck do you think it is?
It looks like a picture frame, right? No. It's connected to the library in the basement. You'll recognize the smell immediately.
The smell? After Shuichi told me that, I leaned in closer to the vent. Oh, it smells like musty old books. Does this lead to the library? Oh, okay, potato.
My god.
I was holding off because I wasn't sure yet. But, my god. He just said it's connected to the library. You stupid idiot.
Well...
It's probably a vent to control the humidity in the library. Remember the duct we noticed in the basement hallway? It leads here.
I see.
But a vent in a classroom? That's an odd design choice for a school. And again, everything about the school is odd.
This vent is the other reason I chose this specific classroom to keep watch. This vent is just big enough for someone to be able to fit. So we should watch this carefully too.
So what I'm hearing is we need to recruit Ryoma.
Ooh.
Hey, I mean, he can fit into the vents. It's
That
either
is a
him
good
or
point.
Himiko. I don't think I could fit through there. Well, I mean, maybe I could, but it'd be tough.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's the perfect spot to keep a lookout.
Then...
Anyway, it's time. We should set up the cameras now.
It's finally time to set our plan into motion. I'm getting nervous. My heart is racing. Imagine that while we're carrying out this scheme, the killer's killing somebody right fucking now. Like, cool,
Yeah, that'd
we
be
did all that
wild.
for nothing. Awesome.
Hooray.
Well, at least we're each other's alibis, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, is anybody down here? Is anybody suspicious already down here? I have to know.
I have to know.
Alright. Guess that'd be too easy.
Oh, that's interesting. The map says Kaito's in the library already. What the heck?
Hey,
What?
What?
So where do you want to place the cameras?
You're right.
Let's aim the one linked to the receiver at the moving bookcase. If we place the security sensor on the bookcase itself, then when it opens, the receiver will let us know.
If we place the camera to face the moving bookcase,
Okay.
Yes, the camera should capture the exact moment the Mastermind moves the bookcase.
then where are we putting the other two sensors?
Remember,
Well, there are two entrances to the library. The front entrance near the stairs, and the rear entrance to the hallway. Let's aim one at each entrance.
Makes sense.
That way, we'll have pictures of everyone who enters the library.
But how about over there? Didn't you say a person could fit through the vent that connects to the classroom? Kaede, we're gonna be in the classroom.
hey,
Wait, shouldn't we make sure a person could actually fit through it?
that's...
I think it'll be fine, since we'll be keeping watch in the classroom. But we should investigate it a little more, just in case.
But we can't reach that high. We need something to stand on. Maybe a ladder? Oh, I can probably use this ladder. Hajime was not this dumb.
Oh no!
I positioned the ladder below the vent and climbed up.
whoa. Now that I'm up here, this is pretty high. It's kind of scary.
Do you want to switch?
Yes.
Nah, I'm fine. By the way, can you see my, delicates?
Wow. There are more important things to be worried about right now.
Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry, huh? So you did see them.
Well, whatever. You can't unsee them. Anyway, this is the vent. There's a grate covering the vent, but I don't think anyone can go through. Can I take the grate off?
There we go. Oh, the grate came off pretty easily.
Did you break something, Kaede?
No, I didn't break it.
I saw the look on his face. He probably thinks I'm a klutz. I pushed the grate into the duct. Then I lifted my body and looked inside.
So how's it look? Could a person fit in there?
It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through. I can't really get to the vent with all these books in the way, though.
Well, we'll be able to see the entrance to the vent in the classroom. So that should be okay, right?
Just in case, I'll stack more books around the vent so no one can get through.
With that, I began to arrange the books around the vent. After I finished stacking the books, I climbed down the ladder.
Are you okay?
Kaede, what's wrong?
Yeah,
This will work. This will definitely work.
Huh?
Got it?
I think this plan might actually protect everyone. Yeah, it definitely will. This plan is perfectly composed like Chopin's ballad. Can you stop with that?
You know?
I actually really like complicated contraptions like Rube Goldberg machines and stuff. So I'm positive this will work. This setup is perfect.
You really think so?
Of course.
Of course! We'll definitely catch the Mastermind, and then we'll all escape.
All right.
So Laturian, set up the cameras.
Then,
Yes, so I think it'd be a good idea to set up the cameras between books, so that...
Oh, hold on. I had an idea while I was on top of the bookcase. What if we place the camera up there? I'm sure the Mastermind wouldn't notice it.
but
with all the books stacked on top, I don't know if there's room for the camera.
You know?
Well, then I'll test it out while you prepare the sensor in the bookcase. I'll organize the books on top of the bookcase and see if I can make room for a camera.
Right?
That way, we won't waste any time, right?
okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
You can already tell he's just like, ah, God, maybe I should have done this myself.
All right.
Okay, then let's do it.
Katie's a little bit of a perfectionist a bit.
It's a little dumb. Little dumb.
I want to do everything. No, stop it.
But all my speeches, no. But my music references,
No.
no. Kayede, no. You stop.
Katie, yes.
Oh God, that's what this is.
Oh no.
I climbed up the ladder and looked at the top of the bookcase. Huh. There are way more books here than I expected. The top of the bookcase is covered end to end with cluttered stacks of books.
All right.
This is nothing. As I move the ladder, I reorganize the books bit by bit. Oh, there are too many books. It might be too hard to set up a camera here.
Knew it.
I thought so.
No.
Wait, I just gotta try a little harder.
Hey,
Kaede, I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really, it's alright.
I continued doing what I wanted, moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books.
Continue doing what I wanted. I love
That's
it.
her character.
It is.
Ah, these books are so heavy. What is this, an encyclopedia? Tax law?
Tax law. Gross.
I flipped open the book. Oh, it is tax law.
Shoot.
Well, we can put that in the fire if we ever need to get warm.
wait.
Kaede, is this really the time to be reading a book?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. This happens when I'm organizing things. After I made that excuse, I rushed to reorganize the heavy books, but...
Looks like there are too many books after all. You can't really make space, can you?
Aw.
It'd be easier if I could move them to the ground, but that would look suspicious.
You're right.
Yeah, we have to minimize any risk of the Mastermind noticing the cameras.
Oh, then I guess it'd be better to put the camera between the books like you suggested.
Right?
Yeah.
You look oddly happy.
No, I don't. If we put them on top of the bookcase, the angle wouldn't quite reach.
Aw.
And here I thought it'd be a good idea.
Is that all right?
So about the places to put the camera.
Wow.
We decided. What? Why are you saying it like that, Shuichi? That's confusing. We should decide to place the security sensor on top of the moving bookcase.
No, that one they did decide on.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. We decided to place the security sensor on top of the moving bookcase.
There you go.
And the camera linked to it will be set up right here. That way, it will capture the moment the Mastermind moves the bookcase.
I see.
We're to place the other two cameras near the exit and entrance, right?
I suppose so.
I think here and this bookcase is good. They would have to pass by here no matter which door they used.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Then also put the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when the Mastermind moves the bookcase.
Then,
Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we'll set the cameras near each door.
Hey,
Oh, I almost forgot. I brought duct tape from the warehouse. You can use this.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Ducks.
Tape made of ducks.
Anyways, got distracted again. With that, we got to work. I meticulously placed the cameras in the gaps of the bookshelves.
We need to set up the camera carefully so that it's aimed at the moving bookcase.
I better use a lot of duct tape so the camera won't fall out of position. These cameras are important, so I gotta do it right.
Yeah.
Alright, that should do it.
okay.
I'm finished too. Now, no matter which entrance they use, the Mastermind will be caught on camera. And if they move the bookcase in front of the hidden door, our sensor will detect that. And signal this receiver.
And at that moment, the camera attached to the sensor will snap the critical picture. Yeah, this should do it. No doubt about it. This plan will probably work. No, wait, not just probably. It'll definitely work. Yeah, let's convince myself of this.
Alright then, the final step. Turn the sensors on.
I see.
Oh, right. We should turn them on before we leave.
All right.
There's a 10-second delay as it starts up, so we have to leave quick.
Yeah.
Got it. It'd be a waste of film if they took our pictures. After setting our trap and powering on the cameras attached to the sensor, we quickly exited the library, where hopefully nobody would go in there for the rest of the day. Because that would derail our entire fucking plan. Okay, now, we wait for the Mastermind to show themselves.
Okay.
There's still some time left. Do you want to go see anybody?
Yes! Free time, please! Oh! Fuck you! No, I'd rather focus on the fucking plan. Besides, I'm sure everyone else is safe.
Really?
Oh, you naive potato.
She really is becoming potato again.
Yeah. I mean, there were signs, but...
You're filling these potato-shaped shoes pretty nicely.
Mm-hmm. Plus, once we get out of here, I'll have all the time in the world to see them.
You're right.
That's true. Well, let's go to the classroom.
Ironically, it was the person who had no talent that was not a potato. He had dumb moments, but he was a lot smarter of a protagonist. He just got caught up in his own self-doubt and issues a lot. Which, I mean, fair.
Yep.
Upon entering the classroom, a wave of anxiety suddenly overwhelmed me. My heart felt like it would beat out of my chest at any moment.
Then,
Let's keep the door open a little, so we can see anyone going to the basement.
Won't somebody find it odd that the door is open? I mean, I would find it odd. Yeah, let's do that, I guess.
Kaede, about the security sensor receiver?
hey,
Could you hold on to it, please? I just feel like you'd be better suited for that than me. There's a power switch on it. Make sure you don't turn it off by accident.
If he leaves the room for any reason...
No.
Death flags are waved. Okay, good. Coyote, stop the death flags. You hold on to it, Shuichi. You're the one who came up with this plan, and I trust you. Also, Shuichi, you just said I'm better than you at something. Why do you say things like that anyway?
huh?
What?
You know?
I mean, I guess it's good that we have some time left, because I wanted to talk to you about that.
Talk to me.
Alright, here's our free time, but not really.
You know?
It's probably none of my business, but I think you should be more confident. Yeah, that's really not any of your business.
Right?
Especially since the ultimate initiative selected you as the ultimate detective.
No.
No, really, I shouldn't even be the ultimate detective. I'm not even a real detective.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I didn't even really want to be a detective. My uncle runs a detective business. I would sometimes help out, as an apprentice. It was usually just cheating couples, background checks. But one day, I came across a murder case, completely by chance. I solved it before the police did. They called me the boy detective. That's when I got scouted by the Ultimate Initiative, though I only solved one case.
Huh?
Even so, it's still amazing that you solved a murder case. Most people can't do that. I mean,
We know a couple potatoes that did.
We do. And hey, maybe you just got a little lucky.
No.
I wonder. That's a call out. There's no ultimate lucky student this time.
Which I'm glad about. I feel like it's like, okay, it's run its course.
I wonder if it was really a good thing I solved that case.
The look on his face when we caught him, I can still see it even now. He stared at me like he hated me more than anything else in the world.
Well, yeah. You ruined his plan.
He murdered the victim to get revenge for his family. The victim was abusive. They drove the culprit's relative to suicide. People told me the culprit was right to do what he did. The victim deserved it. But I led the police right to him. Of course he hated me.
Backstory.
I mean, it's not like you took sides. You uncovered the truth. That's what detectives do, right?
You're right.
Yeah, I uncovered the truth. Which makes it my fault. And I'm still suffering the consequences. Ever since that one stupid case, I've been afraid of uncovering the truth. I'll never forget those eyes, the hatred, the way they stared into me. Anyway, that's why I have trouble looking people in the eyes sometimes.
So that's why he wears that hat.
I'm not a real detective, Kaede. What kind of stupid detective is afraid of finding the truth?
Right then, I noticed Shuichi's hands were trembling. I gently reached out and held his hand. And then I flicked him on the nose.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up.
And let every... Yeah, go ahead. We were both going the same path. You go ahead.
And we would tell everybody where we were. Great play, Kaede. God, Jesus.
A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Claire de Lune by Debussy.
Kaede, why the heck did you finish the gen in the music room? Never mind.
Hey, at least I know how to say that name now if she says it again.
Debussy.
It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah. I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the Mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Okay, I'll try. I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
Yep, that's a promise.
And during this little heart-to-heart, you completely missed 3 people going downstairs. Congratulations. After letting go of his hand, I quickly changed the subject.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, I think you would look way cooler if you didn't wear that hat.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
The hat. You know what a hat is, right?
Huh?
Listen, I'm serious here. Once we're out of here, I want you to show me what you look like without the hat, okay?
Blushing.
Jeez, I just want to see everyone smile.
You know?
I love seeing the expressions people make when they're enjoying themselves. That's why I play piano, to see the smiles on everyone's faces, unless they don't like music, in which case, I am sad. Because how could you not like music? What a monster.
Exactly.
And that's why we need to expose the Mastermind in this dumb killing game.
Right?
so we can smile with everyone else.
God, I bet that Mastermind doesn't even like music either.
They probably also don't smile. After our serious talk, we talked about this and that to kill some time. We did all we could and prepared for whatever happened next. I was nervous, of course. But all we could do was wait for the moment to arrive. So the time limit drew closer and closer. And then suddenly, the moment arrived.
Huh?
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing this is the body's been discovered announcement.
It is not.
Oh no. What is this weird music? Is it coming from that monitor?
Could it be...
Maybe it's a warning that we need to start killing. The time limit is almost up.
Alright, well, you're trapped in this room with me, so I got bad news for you.
Jeez.
Dab. They need to stop screwing with us. How much suffering do they want from us?
Ah,
Wait, Kaede. I hear people talking in the hallway.
Huh?
People talking? I focused my attention on the hallway. I could hear a group of boys and girls talking. I tried my best to listen while I peered through the gap of the classroom door. That is a lot of people going downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rantaro too?
The seven continued to walk down the stairs.
Do we want to bring it to attention that all four of the people you had as killers are in that group?
And a victim.
And a victim, you're right.
But who says who says the killer and victim are in that group?
Exactly. I just thought it was funny, and when I saw the picture, I'm like, oh, wait. What's a big group like that planning to do?
Rantaro was with them too. Didn't he say he would end this game? It's almost nighttime, right? If they're all heading to the basement right now, could the Mastermind be with them too? Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rentaro. One of them is the Mastermind? I don't think it's that simple,
No.
but maybe.
It is unusual for such a big group to all go to the basement.
no.
They're not planning on going to the library, are they? That would be bad. They'll scare off the Mastermind from using the bookcase and ruin the plan.
Huh?
What?
All right.
I'm going to check out the basement.
I'll come with you.
No.
No, you sit and keep watch, Kaede.
With that, Shuichi dashed out of the classroom. Why am I all alone now? Realizing I was alone, all the fear and anxiety I was trying to hide rushed back into me.
Jeez.
Okay, so I said if he left the room, but he also kept the receiver thing with him, so...
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't keep still, so I grabbed the broom from the corner of the classroom. I started cleaning for no reason at all. It was just distress cleaning.
I know
had
that
to
feeling.
move- I don't. I had to move my body. The anxiety was getting to me. Oh, Shuichi, please come back already. I continued to distract myself with cleaning until Shuichi finally came back.
Kaede, why are you sweeping?
I was stressed, okay, and there was no food.
Huh?
Just get off my back.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what about the people down in the basement?
Okay.
Everything is okay. They all went to the game room.
That makes more sense. The game room? Why there?
Why basement at all?
I mean, that's where the game room is. Oh, okay. I thought we were at 10.
Nope.
I thought the music was like, hey, it's 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. There's only 1 hour until the time limit.
Yeah, it's almost time.
That's true.
I'm sure that the Mastermind will make their move soon. If Monokuma is going to show up when time runs out, the Mastermind will go to the library.
Then it happened so suddenly.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
My heart nearly leapt out of my chest as the receiver in Shuichi's hand suddenly went off. It's like when you go to the restaurant and it's like, okay, it's going to be a 30-minute wait. Here, take this thing. It'll buzz when your table's ready. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Shuichi, the receiver.
That's it.
Someone move the bookcase. Hurry, Kaede.
Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Wait for me! Okay, can we get some new music, please? Because this is starting to grate. I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi. I could feel my heart beating faster and faster. I was so nervous, my head felt like it was pounding with every heartbeat. Still the sound, okay.
All right.
Kaede, let's go inside.
Yeah.
Bracing myself to confront the mastermind, I had balled my hands in the fist without realizing it. It'll be fine. Everything will work out. I was so convinced of myself when I caught up with Shuichi, who had his hand on the door.
Huh? What are you guys doing here?
Got it.
Well, never mind. Your timing's perfect. You should join our strategy meeting.
I'm sorry, what?
Right.
Kaede is definitely welcome to join.
Huh?
Strategy meeting?
Yeah.
When the time limit hits, we're gonna fight Monokuma. We got a plan for that battle.
Okay, I kind of want to see what their plan is, because it can't be good.
We thought it'd be harder for Monokuma to get to the basement. So we're going to the game room.
Hey.
Hold on, both of you come with us. The mastermind is in the library.
Huh? Mastermind?
Okay.
We'll explain later, but right now you need to come with us. We might really be able to end this killing game.
Are you serious?
Sneak attack.
Yeah, what he said. I don't really understand, but you just need me to Aikido through whoever's inside, right?
Sure.
All right.
No, I'll do it. I'll be the one to take them down.
Ah, jeez.
This isn't a competition. I'm gonna open the door right now, okay?
Music's still going.
With the unveiling of the mastermind so close at hand, all my anxiety had disappeared. Yet the music kept going. I stepped inside the library. As I walked in, I noticed the moving bookcase at the end of the room was slowly closing. But there was no sign of the mastermind. The moving bookcase had closed on its own, without any outside help.
Where is the mastermind?
We quickly walked toward the moving bookcase. And then, not too far from the moving bookcase, we saw... There it is. Huh.
Huh!
Damn it.
Shoot.
Well, he was on my short list that wasn't exactly short because it was half the cast. But... Alright. Fucking fine. Rintaro Amami, who had yet to reveal his ultimate talent to the rest of us.
To the rest of us.
Yes. Lay dead on the ground with a crystal ball. God
what?
damn it. I mean, it looks like, it looks like Hero's crystal ball.
Oh god, right.
Gotta have a connection to the first case somehow.
Oh, Rantaro?
What in the world? What the hell's going on?
Okay, we don't need to hear the rest of you, Thinko.
You had to.
Right after Tinko screamed, the front door of the library burst open. And the 4 people who were in the game room rushed in. Okay, so it wasn't any of them. So it was somebody else.
What happened?
What happened? Gonta here screamed. Huh?
Ah!
Blood! So much blood!
Oh me, oh my.
Huh? Isn't that Rantaro? What's wrong with him?
You don't know?
He's dead.
I love the dead fans like, he's dead, dumbass.
Huh?
What? He's dead? Well, that's unfortunate.
But how?
How can you be so calm? Shuichi examined Rantaro's body and placed his hand close to his mouth to check for breathing.
It's no use.
We're too late.
He shook his head.
No way.
Too late? You mean dead?
Are you serious?
He's dead?
My vision began to swirl. My legs wobbled beneath me. Out of sheer desperation, I kept my mind working. Why was Rantaro here? And the monitor is off. It was no longer displaying Monokuma anymore. Does that mean the mastermind is dead? Yeah, that has to be it. This means Rantaro was...
Well...
This means the killing game has started, huh?
Huh?
Her mouth shape really bothers me.
I see it.
Ah,
Killing game? And someone killed Rantaro and...
wait, maybe not.
I don't get it.
What do you mean, maybe not?
Maybe the killing game hasn't started. Maybe this just ended it.
What?
Ended it? What do you mean?
Because...
The mastermind. Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh?
What? The mastermind? I don't know how he died, but if Rantaro was in the library before the time limit ended,
That's true.
there's a high chance that the mastermind planned this. And if he's dead...
Huh?
What?
A body has been discovered! Everyone, please gather in the library!
The old voice clip was better.
Oh, I'm glad!
What a relief! A murder took place just before time ran out.
Huh?
Monokuma? But how? I
Fidget,
gotta
fidget?
admit, I was a little nervous there because the killing game hadn't started yet. Jeez, you guys really know how to keep me in suspense. How? The mastermind controlling you is... By mastermind, do you mean the real mastermind who's controlling me? And you think it was Rantaro?
How stupid!
What an imagination! Of course, that's wrong! If the mastermind had died, this killing game would be over!
That's wrong.
Well, but...
Hey,
the victim was Rentaro Amami, the ultimate who cares? Nothing more, nothing less.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Shuichi, what does he mean? What's going to happen?
No.
Monokuma's wrong, isn't he? Isn't Rantaro the mastermind?
Huh?
Yeah, we came here as soon as the sensor went off, right? No one else was in the library. Rentaro was the only one who could have moved the bookcase. Wouldn't that mean he was trying to use that hidden door and that he was the mastermind?
No.
But if he was the mastermind, why is the killing game not over? Why? Why is he dead?
It's no use.
It's no good. I don't know. I don't know.
Shuichi.
Ah,
The pictures! We can check the pictures. I'm sure that the cameras we set up in the library will give us a clue.
At that moment, the library door swung right open.
oh no!
Rantaro, but why?
Really?
That's Rantaro? Oh, thank God. I thought that was a pile of dirty rags.
I see.
I see. So, this ended up happening after all. My. What a world this is. So full of jokes like this.
how?
What? This is a lie, right? My dearest Rantaro is dead. I mean, was killed.
It's okay, kid. We'll get you a juice box later.
Oh.
It's the same thing. How ironic. The guy who wanted to live ended up dead, and the guy who wanted to die survived.
Either way.
So, can someone explain the meaning of all this? Nah, an explanation isn't necessary.
Unbelievable.
Thanks to the first blood perk, there won't be a class trial, so that'd just be a waste of time.
Go ahead.
With that said, if you're the Blackened who killed Rantaro, raise your hand!
What? The one who killed Rantaro?
This is a trick. It's like, okay, some kid broke Mom's vase. It's like, okay, if you just admit it, I won't be mad. Nobody says anything. It's like, okay, that was smart. Because I would have been pissed.
Degenerate male.
I knew it! A degenerate male killed Rantaro, didn't he?
Wait!
How you know boy do it?
I won't forgive you.
I just know, okay? Violent crimes are almost always committed by violent, disgusting men.
And every time a guy dies, you're immediately going to be on the suspect list. You really need to keep your mouth shut, Tinko.
Damn.
That dumbass! How dare he go and get himself killed?
Don't
dare he.
screw around.
Who the hell did it? I'll friggin' punch you into orbit!
Don't get so angry. Send off your graduating classmate with warm farewells.
Ah, get away.
Yeah.
It's getting interesting.
Or send them off with hostility like a bunch of catty popular girls. That's fine too.
It's my time to shine.
But if it's gonna disrupt the process, then we're gonna bust out these exercises.
How gory.
I'm not gonna look. I don't want to look at a nasty dead body.
Nothing beats crashing a funeral. It's way better than wedding crashing. I'll throw in a wedding every now and then, but funerals are insane. Like fishing with dynamite.
So
whoever did this really gets to graduate, huh?
Heck yeah, I'm a real stickler for the rules. And also tough on convenience store clerks.
My heart's racing.
And congratulations!
Would the Blackened who's about to graduate please raise their hand?
Well, Gunta's hand is kind of up in the air a bit.
That's a good point.
So is Karumi's.
Oh my! How funny would it be if that was
And
actually it?
Kinto.
Kaito's is and Kaito.
Where the fuck's... Oh yeah, Kaito is too. And Korikyo.
And Ryoma.
Yeah, so there are 7... They all did it. Wait, Himiko too?
Well, Himiko's isn't quite above her head, but I can see it.
I mean... And she...
Ah, I double did it.
What the? No one's raising their hand?
You bastards.
Hey, did you hear me? All the Blackened has to do is graduate. To graduate is speak up, you know?
Yeah... Nah.
No one's stepping forward. What's going on?
Oops, I gave her Samugi's voice for some reason.
I see how it is. The Blackened has no need for the first blood perk. They would rather do a class trial.
Oh?
Excuse me?
Oh.
Very well then.
Psycho.
I will give the Blackened what they want and hold a class trial.
Oh.
Wow!
it's getting interesting.
Now this is a spicy twist.
Hold on.
Wait! What the heck's going on?
Got it?
Like we said before, we're gonna hold a class trial so you bastards can find Rantaro's killer.
So.
Get it right? And only the Blackened will be punished. But if you get it wrong...
Simultaneous surgery! Brain and knee, then brain surgery again!
My heart's racing.
Everyone besides the Blackened will be punished.
Everyone besides the Blackened. Everyone.
This outcome is much worse. The culprit should have just stepped forward.
Thrills Chills kills!
But before we can hold the class trial, you gotta investigate first. If you don't investigate the murder, you won't be able to argue over who did it.
Jeez.
So, you're saying we need to do the investigation ourselves too? Of course! The investigation is what makes the killing game so good! You guys are gonna investigate this crime and uncover the truth! The Blackened's handiwork has made this much more entertaining than I expected! Alright, the trial will begin soon, so please give the investigation all you have!
So long, farewell!
Wait, hold on, you're forgetting something. Where's my Monokuma note?
All right.
Let's get going then.
Wait!
Wait, where do we start?
Don't you get it?
We're looking for the truth of Rantaro's death, right? If we can't figure out who the culprit is, then we'll be annihilated for sure.
I don't want to be annihilated. The girl should be allowed to live, at least.
I'm just a cute, normal girl who can use magic, you know?
Why, you?
You're the last person to be calling yourself cute!
Then,
Do not fret. Just imagine this as something out of a police drama or detective manga.
do you agree?
Right, Shuichi?
Okay.
Right.
Impossible!
I'm in trouble. I've never watched police dramas or read detective manga.
Let's see.
Well, there's no need to think so hard. We need only converse with the corpse. A corpse is not simply a dead person. That is just an assumption made by the living.
Wonderful.
Yes, by coming face to face with the corpse, you will learn a great many things.
Why are you getting excited? You're not into dead bodies, are you?
More than you could know.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yuck. But is it true? Is one of us really the culprit?
The odds are 1 in 15. That shouldn't be hard to figure out.
Don't screw around.
That's not the problem here!
On your knees.
Who's the fucking culprit, huh? Is it you? Or maybe it's you?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's the killer? Only Atua knows.
Maybe you should ask him.
Weird.
You no can choose that way.
Also,
How
Monokuma
exciting.
knows, so.
True.
Everyone's competing to see who's the most paranoid. Yeah, that's not boring.
That's wrong.
Wait, stop. We can't do this. We can't go back and forth accusing each other. For now, we need to trust each other and start a serious investigation.
Huh?
Hey,
If we all lose our trust in one another because of this, it's all over. We have to believe in each other and investigate this case.
Huh?
Investigating's the same thing as not trusting each other.
no.
No, it's completely different from what Monokuma wants us to do. He wants us to throw accusations at one another and lose all trust in each other.
But
And we can't let him get what he wants. We need to investigate this murder, not because we don't trust each other, but because we do. Did we just phase through Angie?
Yep.
Did I say something wrong?
You were just, direct and assertive.
No, I just said what was on my mind.
Yeah.
You really are a detective. Now that we need to investigate, you're becoming super reliable.
All right.
I agree with Shuichi. Actually, he said exactly what I was gonna say.
Uh-huh.
Males are degenerate creatures who betray others easily. But I'll trust you this time. The only good things about males is that girls give birth to them.
What?
allow Gonta.
Gonta not smart. Not sure Gonta would be much help. But Gonta do his best for everyone.
I I will work hard with Atua's guidance. I'm much happier alive than dead anyway.
You know, I feel like, especially whenever she's talking, but like she has a constant sway. Instead of like she cannot stand still. She's always just like moving so slightly in some way.
Oh, that's so true.
That's right.
As novice investigators, logic dictates that we work together rather than give in to paranoia.
I will do my best.
If this is what everyone desires, then I shall give this task my all.
Okay.
You can leave it to me. I'll find the culprit in no time.
Oh, I'm glad. No one's given up yet. Yeah, of course they haven't. I can't change what has already happened. All I can do is what must be done. Otherwise, Rantaro died for nothing. I have to do it, and I won't give up. We'll all escape from here, except for him and whoever killed him. I'll make sure of it.
Well then.
So, let's get started.
I guess.
We need to do this, so poor Rantaro won't have any regrets, and so we can survive.
Okay.
Yes, let's find the culprit who killed Rantaro.
Yeah.
You're right. Let's do it. Thank you, Shuichi. So much has happened in such a short time, and I haven't been able to keep up with everything. But I know that I need to fight back against this class trial to protect everyone. There you are. This isn't quite the mood I was expecting, but
Oh, I'm glad.
it's okay. At least now you guys seem like you're getting into it.
Ah!
You again? The fuck are you doing here? Don't be so crude. I've come to bring you all a wonderful present.
Oh.
This is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Da, 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 da.
A notebook that will kill anyone whose name is written in it.
Could it be the death note?
Yeah.
Whoops, my bad. It's a Monokuma file.
I guess.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
I sure did, you nerd.
God damn it.
Let me explain.
The Monokuma file is a detailed report that summarizes all the info about the dead body. But there's no info that would point to the black end, because that would ruin the trials.
Let's all get along.
I don't know. Maybe you guys will find it useful since you're not experienced investigators, you know? Well, except for that one guy in the hat. He seems to know what he's doing.
Kyo?
Yes.
Don't screw around.
Monokuma file? Like hell am I gonna believe something he made?
No.
Whether you believe it or not, it would still be prudent to examine its contents, no?
Atua has spoken.
He said we shouldn't take our eyes off of the monopad.
Yeah, I think we should read it. This file has all the info about the victim. I wonder what it says. The victim is Rantaro Amami. Doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected.
So,
What?
I had a silly idea, but it's like, we clearly had our nails done in the secret scene.
Yeah.
And wouldn't that be like a little sweet touch if like her fingernails, because her fingernails looked very normal in that. Like, what if like for the rest of the game, if you did that, it had the pattern on there?
I would think that would be a pretty cool thing. Yeah.
I think that'd be a fun little Easter egg, but they
Yeah,
didn't do it.
It would be. It doesn't say whether or not he's the mastermind. Well, that's obvious. But the killing game is still going on, so I'm going to assume he wasn't, right? But if Rantaro wasn't the mastermind, then who is?
Actually,
I know it's a little late, but seeing this makes it real. Rantaro is really dead.
that's right.
This is the mastermind's fault.
No doubt about it.
The mastermind killed Rantaro.
That's
Mastermind. I'm sorry. What are we talking about?
Please.
Kaede, please explain what is going on and spare us no detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I will. Shuichi and I explained to everyone. We told them about the possibility of the Mastermind hiding among us, and about the trap we had set in the library to lure them out, and that someone got snagged in our trap, so we came to the library to check, and discovered Rantaro's body.
Understood.
I see. So that is what happened. I was not aware you two had planned such a thing. So you use those cameras I modified for this bullshit?
But you know,
But why would you keep something so important a secret from us?
Because literally any of you could be the bad guy. Once we knew one of us was the mastermind, we'd start fighting over who it was. Well, that's what you two were afraid of, wasn't it?
You're almost so intuitive.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he's seen some shit in prison.
You must have, yeah.
But if there aren't cameras, won't this case be solved really easily?
No.
Oh man, that's so boring.
Don't worry, they were probably wearing a hood or some shit.
Wait!
Your amusement is the least of our concerns. We need to check the cameras right now.
The culprit should be in the pictures. It'll be case closed. It's either gonna be somebody wearing like this whole cloak and dagger shit and you can't tell who they are at all, or it's just gonna be Rantaro.
Then,
All right, let me go get the cameras.
Chuichi quickly retrieved all 3 cameras and rushed back to everyone.
is that all right?
Okay, I've got them.
Well,
It was hard removing the camera that Kaede set up. She really taped it down well.
You should see how I do my Christmas presents.
Dang.
Because
Well, I really didn't want that camera to fall, since it was aimed at the moving bookcase.
remember,
Here, it's these 3 cameras. Now we just have to develop the film.
I will do it.
Allow me to perform that task.
That's amazing!
Wow, is there anything the Ultimate Maid can't do?
Why'd you volunteer?
Leave it to me.
I heard everything you said. If that's what you need, just leave it to me.
Huh? I'll do it.
I'll develop the photos so you bastards can focus on the investigation. Because if you guys get punished, it would be way too gory.
Stop it.
Hey, don't butt into our... But she ignored my objection and walked up to Shuichi and then took the cameras from him.
Ah!
I am a strong, sensual woman. Do not underestimate me.
Hey, give those back.
Leave it to me.
No need to worry. We all have to follow the rules. We won't do anything underhanded or devious. So I'll let you know when I'm finished developing the photos.
Wait, give the cameras back. Oh, it was pointless to yell at her. Monophony left as swiftly as the wind.
Oh my.
Ah, there she goes.
No, that was important evidence.
sorry.
I'm sorry. I was being careless.
It probably okay. She said she developed photos, then give photos back.
That's right.
And she said she had to follow the rules, so I don't think she would destroy evidence.
sheesh.
Looks like we got no choice but to believe that.
Cause Atua is watching over us.
It's important to believe. Atua only shows mercy to those who believe.
Right.
Kaede, I know you're worried, but you can trust me. We just have to be patient.
No.
That's not all I'm worried about. I thought this whole thing would be over once we exposed the mastermind. But now, we're just in a bigger mess. A mess we have to see through to the end.
Hey,
Kaede, I have a proposal for you.
No, I will not marry you.
is that all right?
Too fast. I just meant we could move in together first.
No.
If it's all right with you, could we keep working together during the trial, like we're doing now?
Huh?
Shuichi?
I'm...
I know I'm just an apprentice, but I think I can help you as a detective.
Shouldn't it be me helping you since you're the detective?
No, I want to help you.
Shuichi,
Of course. With you at my side, it would be like having 100 people helping me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kaede. Hey, so I don't care about this mushy stuff. So let's just get started already. And try to take this seriously, okay? My life is, our lives are on the line.
actually,
It takes a lot of mental power to say something like that so cheerfully.
what do you think?
Before we start, I'd like to suggest that we not investigate by ourselves.
Why?
Why?
In other words,
If we let the culprit work by themselves, they might try and destroy evidence, right?
Oh, you're right. Since the culprit is one of us.
If each of us watches the other, no one will be able to hide any evidence.
My apologies.
I do not intend to offer a suggestion that would further arouse suspicion, but...
Logical.
No, that's logical. Please speak your mind, Kirumi.
that's right.
It's not something you should be proud to say, but I guess we don't have a choice. After all, if we don't find out who the culprit is, we'll all be killed.
Yeah, we have to do it. Once we expose the Mastermind, we'll be able to escape. We can definitely do it.
So what do you think about that little twist? Instead of having two people that are specifically on guard duty, everyone pairs up with someone already and they investigate together. So that way, even if one person goes to try to check on the body, someone's already with them anyway.
I mean, that's just smart.
Yeah.
However,
yeah,
that's not going to work every time.
that's true.
Assuming that there is a double or even just like a suicide/accident death, eventually there's going to be an odd number of people.
That's right.
And then, they'll just be like, oh, we'll just have a group of 3. But I do still think that they should have 2 people on guard duty anyways.
It's probably a good point.
And like, if I'm picking, okay, first of all, Detective Boyd, he needs to look at the body because you always gotta have somebody that's doing that. Gonta is the big, strong guy, but you also have Tinka who can punch anybody, so that makes sense as guards. I could also see Kurumi being somebody that could check the body, or
That's a good point.
Prison Boy.
Probably the most used to dead bodies.
Yeah, but at the same time, Samugi knows clothes. So she
Wait,
can
what?
check she's a cosplayer.
Right? So she
can check the clothing around him. See if there's anything wrong with the clothes, or if there's like any extra threads or anything or whatever.
Interesting. Okay.
It's like she'd be able to spot if like a button had been ripped off or some shit.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's all we have here for today. As always, the investigation will be its own thing. And we'll see you all then. I have fragments of theories, but we'll figure out what I get in the time to come. See you all then. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.